back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you are new. My name is Tasha and this is my YouTube channel, Tasha's Greens. So on today's video, I wanted to repot and trellis up this monster of a Cebu that I've literally been propping and just chopping and propping and piecing together with Cebus that I've bought from different places all over. I bought from a couple from one of my local nurseries that I love. I bought some from a farmer's market. I bought the plant started with these cuttings that I got from these two Etsy sellers. Yeah, my beginning days of Etsy, yeah, they were a little rough. But anyway, this plant literally has been growing. Like, I had it outside this past spring, like last spring, and it grew like a ton. And it's been in this same pot ever since. Like, since I made it this big plant pot, like when I put all the cuttings and everything, I just put them into this pot. And as you can see, it's been growing this side, like cascading, one way. But as you can see from this and from all of this, and I think I showed you maybe a little clip, I don't know, but I'll just show you all of this, and it's still kind of trailing on the floor a little bit too. So yeah, all of that is my Cebu. And yeah, she's getting repotted today because she's very, very, very long, and I'm tired of her being all over my grow tent. And when I say all over, I mean like all over. I had to literally collect her trails and have them going one certain way so that when I take her out of the grow tent, it'll be easier for me. But yes, open the grow tent, she's right here, she's trailing down, and she was trailing good. It was beautiful, it was amazing, but it's just a little bit too much. And I want to kind of have her trailing up on this giant freaking, if I can move over, this giant trellis that I got. It's probably like a 3 or 4 foot trellis that I got. So yeah, as you can see, it's about I'm a little bit taller than the city now, but anyway, yeah, I'm going to put her on this and repot her. But yeah, I just kind of mixed up some soil. I have some more underneath, but it's just a chunky soil with some orchid bark, some perlite. I have the Fox Farm soil. I think it's the Fox Farm, like Ocean something or whatever. Yeah, just that soil mixed with I think a little bit of extra orchid bark, just so it'll be a little bit more chunky. Some more soil down here. Put a little bit more. I kind of don't want to have, not great. I don't want to have her drowning in the pot, but I mean, this is how I did this one. I kind of just put her in the pot and she just kind of grew into it. Just want to make sure that if I put her here, okay, it should be the same. So, something keeps snapping and stuff. So anyway, all right, I'm just going to take her out of this pot. Hopefully don't make a mess. Get herself snagged on random stuff. See, this is why I have to get her out of this trailing nightmare. Because for me, this is going to be a little annoying. Okay. Probably didn't think this part through. All right, let me see. All right. Get this plant out of here. Yeah, I've been growing this plant for, okay, so like the whole backstory, I guess you could say, is I couldn't find a Cebu in my stores, and I had really just been wanting a Cebu. People were just finding them at their Lowe's, their Home Depots, their Walmarts, everywhere. And I was like, couldn't find any. You know, I was wanting the Cebu, was a really pretty plant. I just, you know, didn't find it in my area. But I had just been finding them at like my like local places. And I'm trying to get it out. Probably should stand up. Okay, she's like literally stuck in here, and I don't know how or why. Oh, okay. I see why now. She has literally... Okay, so yeah. Cebu definitely needs to be repotted out of here. Her roots are literally growing out of the little holes at the bottom. So okay. Was not really expecting it to be this difficult. I mean, she has been in here for like a year, but like I wasn't expecting this. I don't really want to break any roots, so hopefully I don't. I'm like having to squeeze. Okay. She finally came out. Wow. Yeah, her roots were like stuck to the sides. Like in the bottom, you can see like some roots that were literally like, like doing, I guess, what, you know, worms would do when they're trying to find stuff. Just like moving around and making their little trail lines and everything like that. But yes, all right. Okay, so you can literally see that she is very much loving that pot. So I'm going to people talking around my apartment. Okay, I'm gonna try to put her in the other pot without having soil be everywhere. And also not trying to dirty everything. Okay, I kind of want to stick the trellis in first though. Wait. All right. Okay. And somewhere actually in this pot, or not pot, on these leaves was actually a snail, so I don't know if he's still here. But yeah, there was a snail somewhere on these leaves. He was living his life. All right, let me try to situate this. Actually, I want to put the trellis up and then maybe situate on the trellis. The trellis is very tall. I'm just crunching through the already prepared soil I have in here, not through the plant. So if you hear crunching, it's not the plant. Put some soil over here. guys see what I'm trying to do? I don't really know. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put some soil in here. Fill around the spots so maybe I can secure this trellis. But yeah, I've had the Cebu, I think I already told you that, but I had the Cebu for a while. It's been living outside. It's just been, I mean, for now it's been actually in my grow tent, so I haven't put it back outside this past spring, or this spring, just because it hasn't heated up. It hasn't like gotten to the temperatures that I want it to get to put my plants outside, at least not consistently. So I don't feel comfortable with having my plants outside, and the temperatures, you know, are very, very up and down. So I don't want to lose anything, and I don't want to be too early with putting stuff outside and then just have to take it back inside. So I have just been, you know, not trying to keep this trellis up while also holding these plants and trying to fill in the soil. So it's a little difficult. But yeah. I also have a begonia that I'm tempted to cut, and I'm dreadfully scared because I cut. So the story with this begonia, which I'll probably add with this, or I don't know, but the begonia has literally been, I got it from a nursery, and okay, so when I got it, the lady had a story that it used to be like the plant itself is a cutting, and the original plant that this begonia cutting came from, she said was, who was it? Was it Albert Einstein? I think it was. He had a begonia, and then his begonia was made into like maybe not his begonia, but the cuttings from like his begonia got propagated, and so propagations of his begonia is potentially, I guess, where this begonia came from. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if she was just trying to say it to sell us the begonia. I don't really know. But I thought it was a cool story. Not sure if it is or not. Like, you know, actually, you know, a cutting from Albert Einstein's begonia. So do I have, all on the table. So do I have Albert Einstein's cutting, or a cutting from Albert Einstein's begonia? I don't know. I don't really know. But if you know if the Lucerna crossed with, what is it? I forgot what it's called. The Camilla crossed with Lucerna, or the Lucerna, or something like that. It's dark green. It's a dark green. I had a picture of it. I have the picture. Or I have this whole story on my Instagram. I guess if you scroll down to like last year, or just scrolling down to see the begonia on my Instagram. But yeah, I took a picture of it when it was full and beautiful when I first got her. Now she looks nothing like that. She's one long, tall, big oh, I can finally, okay, cool. I can finally not have to touch the trellis and try to figure out this other side. As I said before, I was trying to say. So when I bought the begonia, she was 4 big branches, beautiful, like huge. Like I'm talking about a mammoth size begonia. And she's huge, or was huge. Well, I mean, she's still huge now. She's just 3 branches short of what she was. Now she's one big tall branch. That's growing really fast and really tall, but I want to propagate her so that I don't have this tall, lanky you know, single stalk begonia. And I want to, I want to propagate her so that she is more than just her original long, tall self. So I want to get her back to being what she used to look like when I got her. You know, beautiful, multiple stalks, you know. So my long spiel about that. And I'm scared to cut her. That's my whole thing. I'm scared to cut her. Mostly because when I did cut her, when I first, you know, got her to trim her or something I was trying to do, she did not like it very well. And one of her stalks literally started rotting. The propagation that I tried to take, or that I tried to root or whatever, I don't know if I was rooting it right, just because things did not go right. It all rotted. She died, or at least the propagation died, and I don't know. So I'm like, maybe I didn't do things right. It didn't, because it definitely did not go right. The stalk that I was trying to propagate just died. So I'm very hesitant and have been just looking at different begonia propagation videos of people propagating their cane begonias to make sure, you know, I'm doing things right. And I don't end up with like a dead begonia, because it's a beautiful begonia. It's, you know, it's beautiful. I just want it to be kind of what it was, or just at least not one long stalk is what I want, you know. So that would be great. But you know, we shall see. But with the Cebu, looking pretty good. I was able to get her in here. Not too much of a problem. Trying to kind of get some new soil in the middle too, so she gets some refreshment in the middle, around where some of the older soil was. Oh, sorry, I forgot that you were on the table with me. Ooh. Okay, she keeps snagging on something. Yeah, alrighty. I wish it was hot today, or sunny outside, not cloudy, so that way I can have her. Actually, it may be okay though, because it may be humid outside, but I think it's cold, so I don't want to subject her to that type of, you know, weather, especially with her being so sensitive right now. You know, just being repotted, and want to give her a good little life and not have her being mad. All right, so I think we're pretty good. All right, so I have, you can't see her at all. I'll show you. Alrighty, so you can see a little bit more. I changed up the angle, switched to my taller tripod, so you can see a little bit more of what I'm doing. But anyway, again, oh, see, you can see me. There we go. So we're going to be trailing the Cebu Blue Pothos up onto these little arms, I guess you could say. So we're going to just be picking some pieces, trying to make it look as nice as possible. Not really nice as possible, but at least give myself like to where it's not crazy looking, I guess, or whatever. But it's kind of a lot of trails, so I gotta eventually you'll find the right the right block. You just keep turning, twisting, moving.
you.